Hi, HCGers, HCG Berry Babe, checking in. Oh, it's been a wild ride. I felt like I had a real positive experience over Thanksgiving, and the day after, I got right back on the pellets and did well. I came down some, but not all the way. And then the second day, not the next day, but the second day after Thanksgiving, I just started with one little thing off my tier 2, which is not a real bad off protocol. On my mop, if I wasn't being real stringent, it would be okay, but for my points program, it was considered tier 2. It was missing a salty crunchy, and so that kind of gave it to me. And then the one little thing that I thought I could control, the just going to eat one kind of a thing, led to another thing, led to another thing. And before I knew it, I was on tier 3, which are things that would be considered a cheat, but still would be okay for my regular eating plan from my surgery, and then off to like total sugar cheat. So it was still on the pellets, and then the next day I did okay, but my weight was out of whack. I had not slept. I don't sleep well anyway. Had not slept. And that was discouraging. I ended up having to get up at 5 o'clock to go. As you might remember, I had 2 days where I did auto mechanics at the skill center. So that was before Thanksgiving, so I rested up over Thanksgiving, and I ended up on Monday, which was yesterday, going to a middle school for a cognitively impaired group of middle school aged kids in a self-contained classroom. It was interesting. It was tiring, but it was interesting. Did well. Last night didn't sleep real well. Today, when I went online, I have turned off the don't call, turned on the don't call me, because I didn't want to get a call at 5 in the morning. And when I went online, about 7:30, I saw that there was an opening at the pre-K, before the nursery school, at the nursery school, the severe nursery school. Well, I've subbed there before, and that means teeny little tricycles up and down the hallway. May mean diapers, may mean crawling on the floor, and I just was not ready for that. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to take the day off. So I guess it was a little earlier than that, because I looked at the clock and I thought, well, I have 45 minutes to get up, get dressed, get out the door, and get there. Because I have the beater, I have to go all the back roads, so it takes me a while. And I decided to pass, that I was going to rest. Well, but then about 7:30, the phone rang, and it was what they call Mott Middle College, and it's a college, it's high school, but it's held on the community college campus, and starting about 10th or 11th grade, the students actually start taking college classes and graduate high school after 5 years with at least 15 college credits. And they take a lot of at-risk kids. Flint is a very urban area with all the poverty markers, and most of the kids graduate with 3.0 or higher and go on to college. And I had not marked. The secretary personally called, and usually the new substitute system that they've got, you get a call from a computer. So I have this call from this secretary, and I'm like, but I didn't put Mott Middle College on my list. She says, I know, but we're just so... we're in a bind, and your name's on the list. And I said, no, I don't think so. She said, well, do you know... and then she mentioned a name. And I thought, and it was like, oh, she said Robert something. And I thought, and I said, oh, Bobby! Well, this Robert Bobby had been a teacher, math teacher, young black fellow, math, fun, loving a hoot. He's now the assistant principal at Mont Middle College. So he got on the phone. I said, yeah, I know, Bobby. So he got on the phone. I said, for you. So I got up and got dressed and hauled my butt downtown. It's not a bad drive downtown, and I had a day. These are kids that, some of them are bright. Some of them are average, but were having trouble in their home school. But there was thought that with some special help and tender loving care, they might be able to be successful. It's kind of a mixed bag program, but I tell you, they put me through my paces. And so, dragging butt coming home tonight. I'm booked on Friday. I have a meeting I have to go to on Thursday, so I just turned down Thursday at the Skill Center all day because I have a meeting that I have to go to for the ISD orientation to do subbing for an hour, but I'm tired. I'm really tired. I'm not sleeping, but I really don't want to turn down any work because, you know, the holidays are coming and you don't get paid on the holidays and you don't get paid on snow days and you don't get paid on summer. You don't get paid if you don't work. And I just have been a salary whore where I got paid if I called in, I used a sick day. So this is something new for me, and I'm just so out of my physical element. I mean, I've gone from not getting out of bed a lot of days to now I'm up and out all the time. So long way back around to HCG. I'm tired of doing HCG. I've lost my round buddy. And so my responsibility to her has ended. And I'm thinking, I'm so tired. You know, I've been on HCG for the most part of 2 years or longer. And I'm creeping up. I'm up over 160, creeping up. And so I should be on it till I get back down again. And with the holidays coming, it's like, Lord, I don't know what to do. I didn't do pellets today. I had them with me, but I didn't do them. It's hard. It was hard for me to remember to do them at school. I don't know for sure what I'm going to do. I'm tired, and when I'm tired, I want the comfort food, which is not a smart thing. I don't know if I can control the amounts. I know I should be doing transition. I know I should be doing P3. Not doing any of that right now. Same old, here we go. Same old destructive behavior. Thanksgiving really took a lot out of me there seemed to be so much food focus. We all were, and I was guilty too, talking about the build-up and talking about what I had and what I ate, and I'm just dreading having to deal with that whole will you, won't you, can you, can't you between now and Christmas. Just really dreading it. And not having, this summer I had surgeries coming up, and so I had to focus and I had to keep my weight at a good level. And so right now I'm thinking, what if I drift and join you guys that are loading on Christmas and start for the new year. Everybody starts then, Praise the Lord for you guys that are managing to be on it as is. Bless you, honey. Those of you that have done so well over the holidays. I did okay over the holidays, but then, it's kind of been my pattern that if I turn down something, and I'm real stoic about it, that I do a crash and burn a little bit after. And I did the crash and burn after, even though I went ahead and ate on Thanksgiving, but I really did limited. So I don't know what's going on in my head. It's the same old scrambled mess it's been. I do have moments of clarity. I did get a good hum off the HCG this last time for quite a while. And I don't like the idea that right this minute I'm full of food and I haven't overeaten. When I'm on HCG, I'm empty. And the HCG takes care of me. Well, right now, after eating a very small amount of quote-unquote regular food, I feel full and I feel fat. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I don't know how much I'm going to be vlogging. Um, I'll try to stay connected on Facebook. But last night I came home and I literally shucked off my clothes and crawled into bed. I didn't get to sleep right away. I didn't get to sleep till early this morning. Still not sleeping real well. And one of these days I'm going to do a crash and burn from not having enough sleep. But if I'm working every day, then I'm not home taking a nap, and eventually I'm hoping I'll get my sleep re-regulated. Of course, Christmas will probably screw me all up because I won't have to get up and go to school. It's a little tricky because all the buildings, I have, the Skill Center starts at 7. The Mount Middle College starts at 8:30. Excuse me. So with everything starting a little bit differently and not having any control over where I'm going on any given day, that part of the routine is a little tricky. I don't want to get up at 5 in the morning just in case I hear from the Skill Center I can be there by 7. I'm not going to do that. So anyway, I'm not looking for any real advice because I've heard it all, I've given it all, I know in my head what I need to do. I don't think I'm fooling myself, but on the other hand, yeah, I am fooling myself, but it is what it is. And if nothing else, I'll be seeing you guys to load on Christmas. So that's all for now. Bye-bye.